Hey, Yoto dash right parenthesis 059. Yoto Jim Jam. This is annoying ass bug scream in my ear. I hate summer spring. Is it? What are they? June bugs or cicadas? What bugs do you guys got screaming? I feel you. I just hate being hot. Oh, is it hot still? You're like, yeah, it's 60 degrees. I wish. No, it actually is 60 degrees where I am. I'm just like built broken. Why am I cold? Why do I have to get like insulate? Like I was wearing a hoodie and then I had to put a shirt on under my hoodie because I was like, that wasn't enough insulation. Hi, Betty. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, I literally am like, whenever I see hi, I'm like, welcome. But yeah, no, welcome everyone. It is the beginning of a dream. How you guys doing? What's up? It was 60 yesterday. It's almost 80? That seems like storm weather. You know? Whenever the weather changes drastically, I feel like usually a storm happens. Well, at least where I live. It's not like an intense storm, but it does like start to rain or get like overcast. The one time where California had a tornado threat or something. What? What do you mean? No, I think this week is supposed to be pretty cold. I wish I couldn't be cold in 60 degrees. Oh wait, I actually have the same thing. Today's 60, but tomorrow's 70, and then it's 80, and then it's 90, and then it's 80, and then it goes back to 70. What the what? What? Why does the weather app also tell me when it's a good time to cycle or run? So it's good to run at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and it's not that good to run at 6 p.m. But if you're riding a bike, it's good at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and 6 p.m. And then if you're gardening, it's good at 4 p.m. and 5 p.m., but not 6 p.m. Do not garden at 6 p.m., but you can ride your bike at 6 p.m. What? What? Oh, it's also breezy. It's 9 miles per hour. If you run it with the wind, you'll go a little bit faster. Did Bald not work? Hey, Baldy. Hey, way to go. Hey, way to go, though. Way to go. Extra glue. I have, what's that called? What's that called? Hair glue? Hair glue. What the hell? Hair glue wigs for me? That's in my search? What the fuck? I need my money back? No, this just really shows how strong.
You broke Bald on purpose, you whack-ass beach.
It's not broken. My wig glue is just working so great today. Perfectly, you could say. No one could snatch it off. It's basically sewn into my scalp skin. So, you tried it, you failed, and now you want a refund? We can't.
You ruined all my fun, Fartimus.
Whoa, that was Rex fun. So now you guys are ganging up on me? Is that what I'm seeing right now? But you didn't get your points taken if they weren't taken from the glue bald head. Yes, I need a refund expeditiously. What are you doing using that kind of word in someone's Twitch chat? Expeditiously?
You act like this isn't normal behavior here.
Expeditiously. Verb? Is it a verb? Expeditiously. Verb. No, wait, is it a verb? Oh, it's an adjective. Expedited refund. Expeditious. Adjective. Fast, prompt, speedy. Completed or done with efficiency and speed. Facilitating. Speed. Didn't you just fucking say that? EXPEDITIOUS. That was correct, Artemis. You can move on to the next round. Ah, thank you. Thank you. What the fuck is gay echo? I think you learned what that is. Hey, I think you know. That was the I was like, should I add a gay channel point redeem? And then the crowd said yay, and then I didn't add it until today. I think it's fun though. Dude, my place is thunderstorming at set. See, that's when the temperatures change too drastically, that's when the storms happen. I'm living in a goddamn humid. No, that's a worse. To be in your room with your electronics on and then your room is moist and hot. I hate it. I hate it. I feel like I couldn't live in like a tropical climate because of that. Because being sticky in your own room while you have shit to do, no. Dun, dun, dun. Fly to Chinatown. Thursday's supposed to be 60 again? What is up with our... Why? Wait, no, okay. Honestly, why is our weather the same, though? That's not supposed to happen. California's supposed to have good weather. California's supposed to brag about how good the weather is. You should react to sugar-free venom? The Walmart energy drink, containing 0 sugar, 16 fluid ounces, make an impact and release your inner fierceness and venom. Oh, the 1x5. Oh, I see it, with Kesha. Day, welcome. How you doing? What's up? Gay. Well, suck it? Nah, California will get back to it. Except for it won't, because once summer hits, it's gonna be 1,000,000 degrees here. Oh, to release a song on 5/5/2025, they're trying to hit an angel number. I see them. Hey, so, Rec, how would you feel if I watched it yesterday? And I just didn't know the name of it. What would happen? Hopefully I'm not connected to any bombs or explosive material. That would be really unfortunate. Because what if, hey, this is all theoretical and maybe not even accurate. What if I watched it all? Don't go to keep that window open. Why am I floating? Whoa. You guys seen this? Whoa. That's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Okay, Flat Stanley. Also, Lil, hello, welcome. How you doing? What's up? Let's um hey, that's not fitting to the screen. And in what world is this still fitting to the screen? What the hell? Fit to screen. There we go. There we go. Also, Loki, I'm on stream on YouTube right now. How can I make it so YouTube wouldn't be able to hear it at all? I know a way to make it that no one hears it at all. Could do this. And then no one hears it, just me. And I've already heard it. Here, let me put it on the playlist. Oh wait, what if I put it on the playlist and then we listen to it on mute? What about that? The privileges of sugar. Okay, let's sugar-free. Okay. Wait, is it kind of lined up? It's kind of off. It's fine. This is giving Justice. Do you know when Justice had this phase where everything was pink and black and white stripe? This was also like the era when people were painting their rooms that type of blue. And I wasn't one of those people. My older sister was, though. Wait, what? Is this aesthetic something specific? It reminds me of like the 50s cartoons. I wanted to paint my room that blue. I was never allowed to. That's so sad. When I was younger, I shared oh, it's called Millennial Disco? Ah. Cuz it was reminding me of I guess just the some of it reminded me of Betty Boop for some reason. Oh, is this... That was Kesha? That's kind of funny that they just... Oh, I forgot that... We got two separate things going on right now. Kesha being on the TV is kind of fun. The fact that makeup is the same too. If the camera wasn't so high quality, you could literally pass this as being released in like 2005. Okay. Are they just doing like... Are they doing kind of like a vibe switch? No, that was still like aligns with their like concepts. Oh dang. Wait. I'm kind of obsessed with Bear calling it millennial shit, and then Rick being like millennial disco. So basically, what I wore to the club into that. Yeah. Whoa, is that? Is that? Yeah. Same. I was wearing that to the club in 2010 for sure. For sure. I wasn't wearing like. Gap kids. I don't even know what I even wore. It's a distant memory. Club Penguin more like, wait, right. Playing Minecraft, Club Penguin, Vantage, Movie Star Planet. What else was there? Oh, why am I so small? What happened to me? Guys, who made me small? I'm still small. That's a little better. What other games were there? Oh, there's Wizard 101, Toontown. There's the pirate one. I didn't really play the pirate one. I played the wizard one. Why would I play the pirate one when there's a wizard one? I wasn't an Animal Jam, but I did play Neopets, but only because my older sister did. That was the only... I saw her playing it, and I was like, I need to play that too. I think that's about the online game hemisphere I was in. I played a lot of them, though. I don't know how I had the time. No, I know how I had to. I was in elementary school. What do you mean? I had plenty of time. I had plenty of time and I had access to my family's laptop, so nothing was stopping me. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, so how my childhood room was green, but I didn't pick the green. So I shared a room with my little sister, and to make it quote unquote fair, this was actually dumb. Thinking back, like I got scammed by my mom. Because she was like, okay, one of you guys can pick the wall color and one of you guys can pick your comforter covers. But it's like, why did we have to have matching comforter covers for our beds? That's so stupid. Why couldn't we just pick our own? So then my little sister, she picked green for the room, like green as in green screen green. And then I picked this creepiest fucking comforter covers from IKEA that had these stick people on them. Some of them were farmers, some of them were gardeners, some of them were teachers, some of them were children. And white comforter cover IKEA people. My eyes hurt. I don't know why that was allowed. Later, I painted that room white completely. But honestly, like, my mom letting a 4-year-old pick the wall color, granted, before the wall was painted, every wall was a different color. It was like pink, hot pink, red, something else. So those were the walls before. And then it had a pink rainbow of more pink-ish colors on there. So did we go from worse to better? That's up to your opinion. Both were awful. Both were awful though. Wait. Comforter cover IKEA printed. I'm never gonna find this comforter cover. Printed. Oh, okay. Not that one, not that one, not that one. If only I picked like a cute one. Mine was white until I was 19. I painted it light mint green. Missed that color. It was so pretty. I think that works because it also still allows the room to be like lit up well, you know? But the green, like I could use one of those apps where it's like, oh, like you have a green screen. I could use that on my wall. If I took a selfie in that room, anyone could have treated it like a green screen and put anything behind me. It was so green. Oh no, I'm never gonna find it. It was such a creepy comforter. You know why I can't find it? Because no one fucking wanted it. Because it was creepy as fuck. And there was this one little like drawing of this like, I think this lady and man, and it creeped me out so bad. And you don't realize it's there because when you pick it up from IKEA, it's folded up and put into the plastic thingy. So when I undid it, I was like, oh, that's gonna keep me up at night. And then years later, me and my little sister, we were just laughing over those comforters. And I was like, there's this couple on that comforter that I thought, like when I was younger, I thought they were gonna like come out of the blanket and kill me. And she said she had the same thought to the same little section I was talking about. And I was like, so it was a scary image. And she was like, yeah, to the point where she had to flip her comforter over because that picture would scare her so bad, but I just never knew that was the reason she did it. But she did it because of the same image on the comforter that scared me. It scared her. So she cursed me with a green wall, and I cursed her with a creepy comforter. I'll be back. I'm going to eat. All good. Eat some good food. The previous wall sounds like they were a fan of Pink Panther or something. I don't know. They're just a fan of pink. Cause that was the color of the wall when we moved in, and we just did not paint it anything else. Nothing. We were just like, well, we're living in that. I can't even remember the color of my older sister's room. I don't remember what it was before it was that. Do people call it millennial blue? Millennial blue. Blue wall. Images. Oh no, they don't call it that. What is that called then? It's like that aquamarine-esque blue wall. No, they're saying millennial blue is like light blue now. But that's not what it used to be. Okay. Let's get into some spooky videos. If I've seen the video, I'm skipping it. And if you want to see that video, make it known or forever keep your peace. Okay, so we're gonna watch Bizarre Bub because Nukes has not released anything in a minute. He was usually on like a 2-week streak, but then he started flopping a little bit. Wait, let me see. Nukes. Does he post on Twitter? He probably doesn't, huh? New scary video, April 12th. Yeah, we're getting to the month. Are people in the comments saying anything? No one is? Nukes, when's the next video? Nope, no one cares. All the comments are from the 12th. A thread after spending 2 weeks to get the newest video for the new series. No. This is just more people who, I guess, do spooky adventures. Okay. Pause. Kikuo. It's over for right now. Okay, let's do... The thing that sucks is that sometimes, well, a lot of the time, Nukes and Bizarre Bub, they do overlap quite a bit sometimes. Let's see if there's anything spooky under the bed. Or if my internet wants to connect. That'd be a cool one too.
On the night of March 5th of 2024, a young girl is wide awake at a time when she should be asleep. Despite
Am I blocking this? There's this creepy... No, you gotta see this. There's this creepy fucking doll right here. And that's, like, this kid... I wasn't that scared. But this... That was freaking me out. I was like, what the... And I'm blocking it. So I'm kind of saving you guys in a way.
Being past her bedtime, this doesn't stop her from playing with her toys.
Oh, having the
Throughout
closet
the night,
Oh, wait,
she
that's...
remains awake while
the door
keeping
to
herself
the room.
engaged in imaginary play. But little does she know, something unexpected would interrupt playtime. According to the child's mother, the family has been on edge ever since watching the footage recorded on their daughter's security camera. It's around
I used to
11
have
at
floors
night
like that.
when this
The
is
tile.
captured.
If that doll moves, I'm gonna cry a little bit. Was captured. Is she not allowed to turn on her light at night? Playing in the dark is crazy.
Can I play with you? Hey, can you play with me? Sure, I'll play with you. Go ahead and play me, yeah. Bling, 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 bling.
Oh. I thought the scary thing was gonna be a kid's imagination. But not under the bed. Ugh. Ugh, bro. No, nah, no. Oh, if she gets taken under there, I'm go- I know, this is literally Paranormal Activity. What the fuck? And no one's gonna save her? She has a bathroom in her room? That's crazy. Whoa, why did it start glitching? Stop, this is literally a horror movie.
Let's go, let's go.
But what was the light and why did it move? Something comes out from underneath the bed again. Oh, it stopped. Who's under the bed?
It's no wonder that the mother has kept her daughter away from this room. From a toy lighting up on its own, and strangely playing the same song the child hums, to seeing her getting dragged under the bed in a seamless motion, the family is extremely concerned for the safety of their children. They believe that something had lured her using a toy. Although it isn't certain if the mother had asked what her daughter had seen, she's made sure to lock the room after seeing this.
Oh my
But only a few days later, she does this.
She sees some fingers underneath there. Having that big of a gap underneath your door is insane. I'm gonna say it. That's very.
People have been asking
Have you
me,
checked under the bed?
we've been in the room.
Would I? Okay, if
guys-
you were in the situation and you saw the video of that. So all that situation happened, you bring your kid back to the room, and then you go, and then you look back on the footage to see what happened, and you see your kid get dragged under the bed. Are you checking under the bed? I think I wouldn't check under the bed first. Who the cares? I could sleep. I think I would like strip the bed and then probably take the mattress off of the bed, and I wouldn't be crouching under there to look under there. You know, I'd probably do something else, and someone else would have to be there with me. Okay, maybe I'd look under the bed, but I'd have to take everything off the bed first, and I'd be doing it from such a distance. If I could have one of those like grabby claw things, that's how I'd be ripping off the sheets.
under the bed.
You have at least 2 inches? Do you hear just like everything in your house?
No,
Ever?
we haven't. We haven't been in the
I think
room
I-
the last 2 days. We've been a little scared.
Okay, if I'm not sure if if it's a person calling someone to check for me, if I don't think it's a person, like I said, grabby hand, peeling off everything. I'm anti space under the beds. Anti. Also, bed skirts? What are you hiding under there? See, you should just. You should strip the bed. Hey, what about a flashlight? Or like a light in general, anything? I know you got flash on your phone. Anything would help. Girl, what's with this slow-mo? Dun dun dun.
Oh my god.
As if checking.
Nah, this has to be fake. This has to be fake. There was not a whole fucking kid down there. There was not just some rando kid under that bed. No, this is fake. Yeah, but I have good hearing after having strict parents. Also, I would call an exorcist, and next best thing is put stuff under. Yeah. Oh my god, like those little like containers or something. What are those? People use them in their garage. You just slip them under the bed. June, hello. What the fuck? Hell no. No, literally. At first I was like, oh, they have one of those realistic dolls. Those are so expensive. So honestly, wasn't truly thinking that. But I'm like, okay, Slay, what if they do? A whole kid. You didn't see anything? There's like a child under there that I'm assuming is not hers, unless it is hers. And like I said, this is a bit. This is fake. Yeah, I used to have storage containers under my bed. Now I don't. But I also want to get a new bed frame. We'll see.
Under the bed wasn't already scary enough.
Why was she
captures
spanning,
this,
like,
a
so
creepy-looking
slow?
doll hidden below the mattress. She continues to record when suddenly the doll begins to move. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but after looking again, its head can be seen shifting ever so slightly. It's as if it
No.
knows it's being seen. Immensely terrified, the mother bolts out of the room in a panic frenzy. Naturally, she's kept the room locked ever since.
There's worms. There are worms in that doll. Worms. There's a rat in that doll. That's literally someone's. No, that looks like a real fucking kid. That looks like a real kid who's just stuck under there.
Then, while it isn't known if anything else had occurred outside of the room, the mother continues to post updates, giving her thoughts on the whole situation.
No, okay. 1, now that you know the doll's weird, throw away the doll. 2, storage containers under the bed. 3, don't make your kid go back in that room. Well, it's pretty damn dead if they haven't gone in it for 2 days. True.
Currently,
Even
the
if it
question on the
was.
parents' mind remains unanswered. Just what exactly had dragged their child under the bed?
A ghost. Guys, I think it was a ghost. Oh, I think... Did I actually make it muted? I was like, what's happening? Poppy playtime at court, literally.
Both friends are racing against the elevator, running to the second floor before it gets
Oh,
there
this one's not
first.
that scary. This one, I think the elevator just opens on a random floor.
But while heading over, something
But why is
happened
it so
inside this
long?
elevator that neither friend could explain.
There's something...
This is what was
Oh!
caught.
No, I've seen this one at least. So it opens on a random floor, and then they're filming in their hotel room, and there's like a random shadow figure in the mirror. Or like the corner of the room that they don't see until later. Skipping.
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the corner of his eye. It happened while being in his living room scrolling on his phone. For some reason, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now we don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core. This is what he caught.
Yeah. So he didn't capture it, so don't believe you. No.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard...
Yeah, you need curtains. You need curtains on that window. Oh wait, you got blinds, literally.
If we can look out.
Make them go down. Are you guys someone who keeps the window, like, when it becomes nighttime, I close my shades in my room. Do you guys just keep them open? I feel like isn't it normal just like when it's nighttime you just... Oh my... Was that a ghost? Guys, did you hear that? I think something's haunting me. I just keep my curtains down. No, same. I have like the accordion wood. I don't know what they're called, like window things that are made out of wood. And at night they're completely closed, but during the day it's like maybe like a finger's width of it open. So there's still light coming into my room, but no one can still see into my room.
Tripping.
Hey, don't trip. Ooh, what are we gonna see? The feng shui of this house is insane, and the occasional fly that I see flying around. Hey, whoever's haunting that house, you could do better. Not my house though. Hey, not my house though, but you could do better. I have red and gold Harry Potter ass looking curtains that drape far too low. So if you see little feetsies under there, and you see a figure inside of the...
There's something in here.
Oh. I thought like maybe you had a dog or
I'm telling
something.
No. No. No.
What initially comes
Was
off
that a
as just a video of
knife?
someone being paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items. But
Fish
even
wire.
before that, the man's
But what the
overwhelming
hell?
sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on. Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera. And even if he doesn't, then at
Hey,
least
so I wouldn't want to get more of it on camera. I'd be actually moving out and never getting anything on camera.
he can rest assured that this was
That was
captured.
a knife. Or get a cat. Get a cat. Hey, not that the cat needs to be subjected to that, but in some people's beliefs, they believe cats ward away evil spirits. So...
At around 3 in the morning, a truck driver is heading northbound.
Oh,
on
I've seen this one
I-57,
too. There's
when
like
suddenly
a
he begins
ghost
to panic.
girly.
Something had just
in the
appeared in his field
road?
of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed. The person driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his road trips and delivering goods,
Unless it
nothing
isn't.
as unsettling as this has ever occurred.
Isn't there
Not
like
sure
a
what he
ghost
saw,
girly in the
he pulls
wall?
to the side of the road and reviews the footage captured by his dash
Road.
cam. Looking at the video, he was glad
And
to
he
have pulled
hits
over
her.
far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay, he doesn't hit her. But she's just walking.
Out of nowhere, a person dressed in white appears close by. They almost seem to come out of nowhere before leaving out of sight.
The
It
arms
happens
look
quickly,
so
but not so
long.
fast that it's overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught this, but he's also completely terrified. And for good reason. Only a day later after posting this video, an accident had occurred at this exact spot. Reports indicate that those involved in the accident saw a lady dressed in white in the middle of the road,
Well, if the
causing them to
cat-
swerve the car to avoid hitting her.
I feel like as long as you don't let your cat go outside, you should be good. I had 2 cats and both of them were allowed to go outside and both of them weren't. They were strong.
However,
Fought off
when
everyone.
Interstate police looked at security footage that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen. It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural had appeared.
Oh, that's
Whether
interesting.
ghost or not, this whole incident continues to baffle him.
So she's just preying on everyone's downfall. that ghost was like, let's see if someone hits me. Let's see.
On a Wednesday night, a family shoots a video to record a special occasion. It's someone's birthday, and they just got surprised. The person whose birthday is being celebrated is known as Danny, and although
Are you body shaming? Leave the long arms alone? Hey, is it allowed if it's a ghost that caused someone to crash on the side of a freeway? Is it allowed? Is there a clause? The ghost wanted to guilt people. You hit the ghost and the ghost now is sitting in the back of your seat.
a surprise
Being like, what the
party for his
fuck?
wife and kid, he was not expecting the following incident. What was caught
No.
during this moment has left the
Okay, but what if
family
the ghost
immensely
accidentally killed that
terrified.
person?
This is Danny's video.
My birthday was the
The
other
ghost
day,
didn't,
and my
but
wife
what if?
surprised me with some sorbet, and my son blows out my candles.
Ah, what an
After
asshole.
relighting the candles, I looked at the footage and saw something.
Put the kid up for adoption. Oh, I didn't see anything. Do you guys see anything?
Now, it
Ghosts have
happens real
feelings too,
fast.
but they don't even have a nervous system. How can they have feelings?
But in case you missed it, here it is again. It's hard to see at first, but if you slow the footage and watch closely, you'll
Oh.
notice what looks to be a figure standing behind the family.
Oh, do you see its eyes? Do you see that? The eyes are like pinkish.
Only there for just a split second does it appear on camera, leaving Danny unsure as to what was captured. Thinking that his eyes were deceiving him or that it was just his own shadow, he takes a second look. But after seeing this multiple times and sharing this clip with others, he's come to realize that something was in fact behind him. So then, just who or what was at his party?
Who or what was at his party? Uninvited guest. Oh my god, is that what they called it? No, they called it birthday surprise. Oh my god, you should have called it uninvited guest.
Now, just like the previous video, this one involves a family celebrating someone's birthday.
Oh, 69? You look so young.
Like any birthday
Grandma?
celebration, a
Grandma
candlelit
came back
cake
to
is placed
celebrate.
before the honored guest. But there's something about this video that sets it apart from any other festive moment caught on camera. While friends and family sing happy birthday, this happens.
Happy birthday, dear Ben.
Oh, is someone gonna photobomb?
Happy birthday to you. What? Yo, you ghosted, right? Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha, cha, cha. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you.
That is kind of funny.
Just like viewers, Ben, the birthday boy, is caught off
I'ma think it's a kid ghost and they want to do it
guard
so
upon
bad.
seeing smoke rise from his cake. It wasn't until looking down that he realized his candles had been blown out. He didn't blow them, and neither did anyone else, according to the party. Yet if no one blew out the cake, then what did?
Who
This video
did?
becomes even stranger when looking at the footage taken from a different perspective. From this angle, we have a closer look at the candles, but
And
it's
they
the way
blow
in
the
which they're
opposite
supposedly
way.
blown that makes this incident baffling. They appear to go out as though someone or something had been right in front of the cake, yet the only person who's closest to it is Ben, who clearly doesn't do
So the moment this would happen to me and someone took my time to be in the spotlight to blow my candles, I'd be taken out. I don't know whatever my sister does. She like locks mirrors. She does like I don't know what it is. But she does the white people stuff to make sure ghosts go away. I'd be calling her and I'd be like, we're getting this. No, she'd probably already be there. I'd look her straight in the eye and be like, we're getting this bitch out of here. You me? We're getting this bitch out of here. If they think it's their birthday on my birthday, sure, if it's your birthday today too, we'll make you a separate fucking cake. But to blow out my candles on my cake for my 69th birthday? His breathing is that heavy. That's what happened.
anything. It isn't certain as to what
He's
exactly
just able
happened
to
that day,
angle
but
it
if viewers
from
had
a
guess,
lower
they would
angle
assume
while his
something
mouth is up
unexplainable
there
had taken
to blow it
place.
out.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me
Or
to check
it's an
out
old
and include in the
lady
next
who doesn't think
compilation,
69
you can
is
send them
funny.
over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. In this next video, a child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens. It was on a Monday at around 7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is
I'm back. I have tea, actual tea. I mean, if you want to share. And also, welcome back.
where the mother claims to have heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this,
Nope,
but there's
just
also
the
something
next
else
video.
that's caught that no one in the family could explain. This is their footage.
Enhanced audio. Bro just announced his thoughts. I feel like that was such like an inside thought to have. Go the fuck upstairs. His external dialogue. She's a runner. She's a literally. Mommy, open the freaking door.
A voice with perfect clarity is heard on camera. The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty apart from her son being there, but as it seems, he wasn't alone. Now this whole incident
The shit he dropped too. He was like, I don't care. Don't tell exactly. And to be like, Mommy, open the door. Now they know it's locked.
gets even creepier when listening to the story provided by the mother. According to her, this is what happened after her son came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?" When he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house. And I'm like, and he finally did get a little bit quiet. We started hearing footsteps.
Oh my god, he was so scared. The haunting of her dead feelings.
Big heavy feet coming up the steps. So like now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on. I push him into the room with his brothers.
As she states, the sound of footsteps going up the staircase was heard just moments after her son came running into the room. Everyone else had been inside the room, so she had no clue as to who was on the staircase. But after watching this video, she now knows. Either someone was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension
It was a
had paid them a
ghost.
visit. Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident.
I'll believe it for
According to the
now.
mother.
I'll believe it for now.
In this last video, a couple of nurses are working the night shift.
Imagine only having one door at the top of the stairs. The ghost was leading them to heaven. Not honestly. Okay, but like imagine there's a door at the top of the stairs and then there's a hallway with more doors. I'd probably close every single door and then obviously one door would be locked and then I'd hop out the window. I'd be gone.
Shift at a hospital in Dallas, Texas, when things get very strange. This video was taken on a certain floor of this hospital where many patients claim to have seen unexplainable things. On this particular night, 2 nurses are cleaning up a medical station when this is captured.
Wait, I'm listening closely. I probably just talked over it. Sorry, my bad, guys. Did you hear her?
Yes.
I didn't hear a single thing. You hear her?
لو أسيبهم زوجك ووقت الأب في وقت الأب.
It's very faint, but if you raise the volume, you'll hear what sounds like a little girl humming or even giggling.
You hear her?
It's easy to miss the first
Kinda.
time, but upon hearing it, you won't miss it again. You'll notice this after watching the following video, in which another nurse at the same
If it's all people that died, the ghost came back for the people to say, oh, that's a cute way to think.
hospital captures this.
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something?
Oh my god.
Once again,
I've also heard people mention how some people don't know they're dead. Or they're just reliving the same experience over and over again. Or like same like moment in time over and over again. Who knows? Zooms in on arm. Yeah, that viewer is definitely gonna hear the ghost now.
the same humming sound is heard. Keep in mind that no one was occupying these rooms during this time, ruling out the possibility of this having been a patient, or at least a physical one, because apparently, nurses believe that the humming sound is being made by the spirit of a little girl who was once a patient at this hospital but passed away. Whether or not that's the case remains uncertain, but regardless, this video is still a mystery as no one at the hospital knows who's making these humming noises. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what happened.
And I don't think
Thanks for
we'll
watching,
ever get
and I
a
hope you enjoy.
definitive answer to what happened until we can die and come back. No. No. But no, people have stories of where they died and come back. And some people have the similar experiences and some people don't.
At around 9 a.m. on a Monday morning, a teenage girl named Mildred Neva wakes up to find her dog snuggled up on her blanket. Rarely does her dog ever do this. For once, her dog has finally chosen to nestle up in bed with her and her sister, who both share the same bed. Although initially caught off guard, she proceeds to grab her phone to record this moment. But as she records, something
Hey, I don't want something creepy to happen to them. With room very pink, very
happens
cliche. I think
that
the
leaves her
room, like
extremely
the
terrified.
blanket
After
is
looking
cute.
closely at the footage, she saw it. This is what she caught.
An owl? What they catch? Very Disney princess. It is with the painting too. What do they catch? Oh, a growl? Yeah, no, the blanket's very cute. It reminds me of Totally Spies. That's probably it. It's very Totally Spies. I heard a growl. Girl, what? What am I supposed to see? Oh, there's a person! Did you see? There's a person here.
According to viewers, it now makes sense as to why her dog had suddenly
So you're telling me they were having a sleepover with their friend?
decided to snuggle up in bed. Either someone or something was in the room. The only other person inside was Mildred's sister, who was lying in bed beside her. But whoever, or whatever this might have been, is completely unknown to Mildred. They just seem to appear out of nowhere, before vanishing in less than a few seconds. This definitely spooked Mildred, but it's the zoomed-in screenshot of this clip that keeps her up at night. As many viewers have noted, something about this image makes them feel immensely uneased.
I don't
They
feel
don't know
uneased.
what was captured, but they think it's best if Mildred and her sister slept elsewhere.
Oh, you know what? I think this is fake. And let me, yeah, that's the sister. And then they put pillows right here. Yeah, they put pillows right here. They set this all up. That's the sister.
While Mildred has made no further videos regarding this clip, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was captured in this footage. Just who or what was this?
Yeah. They set this up. They wanted a viral moment. Fake. Looks like a dead body wrapped in flowers. The one that, the quote-unquote sister that we know is pillows and then a body pillow.
In this next video, two friends are chatting inside a car.
Oh, I think
when
we've
they
seen this
immediately
one.
go silent upon noticing something strange in a building nearby.
He didn't separate them. I think there's like someone like, yeah, going back and forth in this one.
Caught
6.
on camera. Now the following video was submitted to me
I
by
show
someone
Speed, obviously. That's that's her sister. I show Speed. Is that what we're saying?
who wishes to remain anonymous. They further mentioned they took this video in 2017 with an old phone,
on their
which might
Nokia.
explain why the footage isn't of the highest quality. But HD or not, the video is still pretty disturbing. It was during a video call
my
with someone
God.
that they caught this.
That hurt my
They stated that
eyes.
the person they were talking to wanted to see the mess inside their godmother's house, as apparently it was pretty messy. But unbeknownst to them,
It was
it
pretty
wouldn't just be
messy.
the mess inside this house that scares them, but rather something else. This is what was caught.
She's a straight hoarder. You should get this when I get home. Like,
She's a stray hoarder.
watch. She's got problems. Can you see this yet?
Huh?
You can't see this yet, can
Oh
you?
my god, I thought the laugh they were gonna be like, that was the ghost of the grandma, of the hoarder. And honestly, I'd laugh too. If I was a ghost, I'd be like, you have to clean it up. Spawn, yeah, no, someone was spawn camping that room for sure.
Oh, I think so.
Hold
Wait, are they like
She's-
FaceTiming
she's
each
got-
other?
I don't know. She's got a lot of money. She's just, like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
Okay, were we supposed to like see a face there? I don't think that was a face. I think that was just like something being picked up from the
Like,
camera.
She keeps everything. She's really well off too, but
That wasn't convincing to me. Show me something else.
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
hold on. She.
Oh, okay. Wait, yeah, keep that circle there so I can like see what it was.
She's just, like, she's really cheap. and
No,
she
because I think it was probably something else. And then the light was just reflecting off of it and No. I don't think that was a face. My throat hurts so bad, this tea hurts so... Oh, you're not better yet? It's really taking you out. Yeah, no, I think it was just weird lighting and the camera only picked up, like, something else, obviously, but that wasn't a face. I think that was just an object inside of the house that it picked up.
Like something out of a horror movie. A pale-like face is seen floating in pitch darkness before disappearing.
Girl, I think it's literally like anything over here. Like anything. Whenever it's low light things, I just don't think that low light is
It appears
convincing.
for only a few seconds, during which the face can be seen moving. It's easy to miss the first time, but watching this again, it looks as if its head is turning towards the camera.
The camera's moving.
Stares directly at the person recording, as if letting them know that they're watching.
How is he seeing
Not sure as
this?
to what was captured, the man who took this writes that the face shares a faint resemblance to his godmother's ex-husband, who passed away in this house. He passed in 2001, but ever
What?
since then, strange things have happened.
I can't even make out a
Some believe
face
that this
from
may have
that.
been his spirit. Others believe that something else was captured. Regardless, whatever had been there has yet to be known.
Yeah,
But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
whenever the light's so low, I not believe in it. I think it's a weird ballerina statue or a 3D picture of a hyperpigmentation. You're talking about that hyperpigmentation drawing that one kid did for her mom?
Now this next video takes place inside a clinic where a couple of nurses swear that something unexplainable was caught on camera. This footage was captured by a staff member who likes to document funny moments that happen at work. But despite having plenty of footage of employees having fun, it's the following video that they can't stop thinking about. On November 14 of 2023, Jenna DeSormu takes out her phone to record what she thinks is a child's voice coming out of nowhere. No children are ever present at this clinic, which didn't make sense to Jenna as to why she was hearing a kid's voice. She takes this video and captures this.
I mean, that was clear though. Like, that was super clear.
Here it goes again.
Ooh.
Super clear.
Here it goes again.
What if someone just brought their kid? Yeah, I need to be better by Saturday. I've been waiting 22 years to see it. I know, I hope you get better. I feel like, do you think you got sick from the kids? Wait, okay, have I ever asked this? Have you ever been, when working, do you get scared of getting lice? Because I was thinking about how, like, when you're in elementary school, lice was so prevalent. So I can't imagine, like, how scared teachers would be. I turned my iPad on low brightness and it looks like a weird Michael Jackson head. Just a figurine.
Do you think it's funny? Yeah.
I did not hear yeah I do. Nobody was on the
Within
phone.
clinic,
How does
a
the kid
barely
know how to
audible
use that?
voice is heard coming from somewhere. It's distinctive
Probably
enough.
my kids are always coughing. That sucks. That sucks. I got hit by like a big yawn. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you get better soon. They're just being like trapped in a room with like 20 kids. I can't imagine. All of them being healthy
To know
at
that
one
it's no one
time.
else's voice, as it sounds like a talking child. But it's not just talking, but rather responding to questions that are asked by staff.
I am afraid of lice. Yeah. Do you know, like, when my sister used to babysit, she would soak her hair in the fairy tale anti-lice spray every single day whenever she'd go. And her hair she'd have it all in her roots, and then she'd have her hair up because she was like, I'm not playing with kids with lice.
While this fact alone makes it stranger, it's the following video that further adds to the weirdness of this incident. Only a few days ago, before this incident, a different employee captured this.
Watch what our office ghost can do.
Do it again.
Girl.
I'm shaking.
Okay, watching.
Jesus Christ. Come on. You can do it.
Are they just gonna swipe that shit off the shelf?
Move it.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm looking
Come
at
on,
like
move
four. Ooh,
What the f- Stop.
the worms. the sentient worms be like?
Can you knock it down?
Fishing wire.
You can knock
They're
it
at
down.
work.
Come on.
Easy.
Y'all, come on.
Why? Okay. Also, why is the camera like, you know, it's moving that thing, right? The thing that we just saw move, it's moving that. Why aren't they centering the camera on it? Why are they keeping it to the 1/3?
Y'all, that box is.
He'd be a better videographer. Just move it a little bit to the side. Do you know why he can't? Because there's fish wire. There's someone with fish wire.
Come on.
A see-through plastic pole.
Nope. We're done. We're done.
A box seemingly.
How are you done? You literally asked for it to do that. You literally asked. You're like, oh, can you push it down? Can you push it down? It pushes it down. Oh, we're done. We're done. Okay. You can't commit to. You literally asked. No, if I was a ghost, I'd be pissed off. Funny that they didn't move right in front of the box instead of to the side, right? That's where it's making me not believe them. I would put my hair up, but I'm self-conscious. Yes, I know. Oh, that makes sense. Every kid that comes up to you, you're like, 1 sec. You check really fast, and you're like, okay, we could speak. Have you ever caught someone with lice?
Moves on its own, as if someone was nudging it towards the edge. Having no clue as to how it could have fallen, they walk away in disbelief.
You
This
literally
occurrence,
asked for
coupled
it
with the
to do
child's
that.
voice,
I'd be.
has led staff to believe that the clinic is haunted. They can't help but think that the spirit of a child is haunting their workplace. As with most videos, it isn't certain as to what exactly was captured in these 2 clips. But as always,
You made me use all my. Yeah, you literally like, hey, can you knock it off? Can you knock it off the shelf? Can you. Oh. It knocks off. Oh, we're done. Oh, we're done. Yeah. Also, why is it moving towards the camera? Okay, my thought. The fishing wire person behind the person that's recording. So, the fishing wire is like probably like on the person, so if they move a little bit, then the thingy will move. Are you following? So they have to keep their same no matter what moves, they have to keep their same angle because that's what they committed to, and they can't move or we're gonna see the fishing wire. Yeah, but they don't get sent home anymore unless they have actual lice. They only have nits. They stay. What are nits versus lice? So it's like eggs versus alive, or is the person holding it pulling it with their other hand? That you might be onto something.
let me know your thoughts on this one.
I think you're onto something with that one.
On the night of May 10th of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through a
Oh my
Ring
God.
camera when
It's like
something
May 5th right
happens
now.
that scares the living daylights out of her. Veronica Alba, who submitted this video, writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the house.
Mhm.
She was upstairs, getting her 2-year-old ready for bed. Her 4-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back. But during this time, something happens that
Yep,
Veronica
nits are.
can't explain.
That's crazy. So do you just have to tell them, oh, you have nits? You need to tell your mom you have nits? So then they could take them. What the?
Mind you,
That's
that no one else was
crazy.
home except Veronica and her 2 children. This is her footage. Watch.
They want the money of that one kid attending so bad that they won't send him home? Eggs are just as bad as live lice.
Fix me Snoopy.
That's for sure the mom through the Ring camera. Ooh, who's sobbing? Hey, you might want to contact the authorities about your neighbors.
Be careful, don't fall.
What'd the kid say?
Now, Veronica writes that she didn't hear the screams on camera till much later. It was only after playing the footage from...
I have to notify the nurse and they... So the nurse does the lice procedure? Oh, I'd hate being the nurse. Oh, I'd be a bald nurse. Oh, no. It's a dog's bark. They're on a leash.
Cam that she heard it. According to her, a woman's voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress.
I've never heard a dog like that, though. Gotta be real.
The voice echoes within the walls of her home. How she didn't hear this when it happened baffles her, but the fact that it came from downstairs where her child was alone makes her feel very unsettled. Without knowing where the voice came from, she continues to be on edge, hoping that it doesn't happen again.
The kid doesn't look bothered by it, though, so I doubt the kid even heard it.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to Scary Videos.
Have you heard those dogs that sound like they say stuff? I just haven't heard a dog that sounds like that. Ever. And I'm assuming, like, she knows what her dog sounds like. So if it's unsettling her...
Now,
at most, I'm thinking maybe it's a TV.
She didn't hear the screams on camera till much
from
later.
downstairs.
It was only after playing the footage from the cam that she heard it.
And I
According
don't
to
think
her,
the kid
a
heard
woman's
it.
voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress.
Because I don't think the kid would be side-eyeing the camera like that if he heard it.
That it came from outside, considering that the voice echoes within the walls of her home. How she didn't hear this when it happened baffles her, but the fact that it came from downstairs...
You know what I'm gonna think? Maybe it's interference. Maybe it's interference from another type of camera like that through the Wi-Fi.
Stairs where her child was
I
alone
think that
makes her
would
feel very unsettled.
make it more sense to me.
Without knowing where the voice came from, she continues to be on edge.
There's just
hoping that it
this
doesn't happen
well, it's still unsettling because this sounds like a lady crying, but I think there's maybe like
again.
Ring camera interference.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost
I don't think it was
videos you'd like me to
paranormal
check
though.
out and
I
include
don't
in
think
the
it's
next
paranormal. I think
compilation,
maybe it was a
you can send them
malfunction
over to
within the system.
scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get
So I
back
do
to the
not
video.
think, obviously, that kid heard it. And the mom said she didn't hear it. So it's only in the recording?
On a Thursday afternoon, somewhere in Texas, a woman named Kiki Clemens begins to freak out. She tries her best to keep calm, but considering what just happened, she just can't. Something very strange had just occurred.
What happened? Do you guys have a trampoline when you were younger? I didn't. I wanted a trampoline so bad. Every kid who had a trampoline, I'm like, coming over. My neighbor, one of my neighbors had a trampoline, and I'm like, coming over. She had a trampoline and a pool. Coming over. Hey, at your front door. I'm ringing the doorbell. It's possible if the camera is on a bed, can't stand it. Could have been really close. Borrow. Yeah, maybe. It could have. I'm either thinking interference or it picked up something from like another house or outside. I borrowed my neighbor's trampoline. Same, in a way. Hey, in a way, I borrowed my neighbor's trampoline because I said, let me into your home. Let me come over. Let me use. I did that a lot. If they were like, when I was a kid, if like someone had a dog or cats, know that I was still a socially anxious kid, but if they had an animal, like the neighbor had a neighbor. Okay, they weren't really a neighbor. They were like maybe like they were up the street, whatever. And their neighbor had this blind Cocker Spaniel. And then I think probably when I was a kid, I was like, my Cocker Spaniel died. And she was like, well, you can come over whenever to pet to hang out and pet our Cocker Spaniel. And her name was Rosie. And I would go to her house like once a week to hang out with that Cocker Spaniel in the backyard. It was just this like old couple. And then, there was another person on the other side of the neighborhood. Her name was Robin, and she had this white and black curly dog, and she used to give me apple juice in her garage. Thanks, Robin Queen. And then there was another neighbor that had a poodle that was super cute, and it was just this like old man that lived by himself. I was never allowed to go in his house, but he'd always let the like bring the dog outside. And you know what? I understand why he wouldn't let me in his house. I get it. So he'd bring his dog out on the leash and let me play with his dog in the front yard. And then there was another neighbor who had like 5 cats. And I would go over there and play with her cats. I was somehow okay. Nothing weird happened. I had really nice neighbors for some reason. Like all my neighbors were W's. And then my neighbor across the street, in their religious beliefs, they don't eat a lot of sweets. They limit their sweets, so then they'd bring the sweets to my family's house. And if I ever wanted like a sweet treat or a candy, I'd literally walk over there and I'd knock on the door and be like, "Hey, you got anything? Hey, you got anything?" Oh my god. Thinking back, I stopped doing that like when I went into middle school, but like before then, elementary school to me was a force. But not even a force. Like I was still like, they're probably like, this kid is so scared, but they want to see this animal so bad. And you said bet, I did.
Oh, she records this video.
Neighbor culture really died. But I kind of understand because with social media and stuff like that, you get like presented so many like scary scenarios and stuff like, well, yeah, scary scenarios. So it's not like totally safe. But luckily mine was.
On the off chance that no one would believe her. Even before this, there were countless times when she knew that something wasn't right with her home, particularly the small shed
I
in
would
the
give you
back.
treats and let you play with my... Oh my god, thank you. 10-year-old... No. Yeah, no, elementary school me would have been delighted. Delighted to hang out with to play with your pets for you and hang out with your pets for you. Oh, and then there was this other one. This one wasn't someone I personally knew, but my neighbor with the trampoline in the pool knew this neighbor. And, I don't know what dog they had. It was kind of like, oh, I forgot. It was like a Doberman mix, but it was like a small dog, but it looked like a Doberman. But it wasn't. It was a mixed with a small dog. And sometimes when we were bored, we'd go to their house and ask if we could walk their dog, and they'd let us walk their dog. They let like this like 8-year-old and 7-year-old just walk their fucking dog around the neighborhood. Icons. Mom, that weird kid is back. We got any cookies? Literally. Most of these people who had these animals were like old people though. They never had kids. Because I knew all the kids in my neighborhood for the most part. At least on my side of the neighborhood. I wish the fear of things weren't so... I wish some kids could experience that in this day and age, though I know it would never happen, but it used to be vibes. It used to be vibes. Like, I think everyone that I did that to... Okay, so I was really young. So I'm like, for sure my age perspective of them is skewed, but all of them were older than my parents at the time when I was that age. So I'm assuming they were in their like 60s. 60s and up.
Super tight lock.
Despite being vacant or deprived of any tenants, her dog Dutch would always stare at the shed. There hasn't been a time when Dutch would not look at the space. Whenever she does, it's with complete focus. As Kiki states, she's always locked in, looking at something that doesn't appear to be there.
She's locked
now, Kiki
in.
definitely finds this strange, but it never occurred to her that something spooky would ever happen until recently. On a certain day, while playing with her dog out in the back, the door to the shed suddenly flings open. Terrified beyond belief, she cautiously walks over and records this video.
Wait, it's also kind of weird because I think the only person who, like, they probably all introduced themselves to me with their name, but the only one I remember their name is Robin. So it's making me believe that every house that I went to, I never knew their names. I knew that dog's name. I don't remember the cat's name. I don't remember the dog's names either. But Robin gave me apple juice, queen.
That was hella weird.
Did the door just open? Wait, why is the door broken?
One day, while playing with her dog out in the back, the door to the shed suddenly flings open.
Okay, so we don't see it
Terrified
fling
beyond
open.
belief, she cautiously walks over and records this video. Take a look.
That was hella weird. There's literally no way that door just opened by itself.
Are we gonna see something? An apparition?
Yo, like, I really don't get freaked out, but that was really just...
Yeah, beat up the apparition. Yes.
That door has a keypad lock on it.
Oh, wait, that's unfortunate.
Like, and it's actually hard to get in. Dutch, where are you going? Don't leave me.
Are we gonna see an apparition? Please, 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 please.
Like,
Oh.
what?
Yeah, instead of going straight on, we should look
did you
inside of it
jump
through
like that?
angles. Do you see something in the window? I didn't see anything. If
Why
it doesn't show it
they-
in the flashback, we'll go back. Well, I guess we could go back now. You see something in the window? Which one?
There's like
Oh, before that?
lock on. That door has a keypad lock on it. Like, and it's actually hard to get in.
Is it here?
That door has a keypad lock on it. Like, and it's actually hard to get in.
Farther? You saw it that far away?
Over and records this video. Take a look.
So you saw it around here?
That was hella weird.
I don't feel like I see anything.
That door just opened by itself.
I see like the lighting warping. You see like, is it this? This like dot here? My mom would have adopted you. She would have given you all the food. I mean, oh my god, I'd be so happy. I'd be pulling up every day. I'd be like, I have to, Mom, I have to go. And I'd be ripping up the sidewalks. And you just see a track of me directly going to your house. Farther, successful, guilted.
Like,
You got trolled.
yeah, but that was really just...
Okay. Wasting my fucking time.
Why did... Baby!
Big at Daddy's garage. I'm just like, it's still tripping me out that they...
Yo, do you see her?
Did they like cut the top of the door off? I do see her. And you should see it from her angle too. Step over there. Walk over there. Apparition? Or is the door gonna close?
It's unclear why, but Dutch is looking at a certain spot behind the door. Clearly, no one is there, given that no feet or shoes are seen below the door frame when Kiki
Pause.
approaches
Does the
the
fan
shed.
in the
If
background
no
look like a
one's there,
man
then what is?
on the
It
other
doesn't
side of
seem
the
obvious,
door?
But one thing that many viewers have pointed out, which freaked out Kiki upon realizing,
Wouldn't
is the
you
fact
like
that
me to
Dutch is
pause,
looking
huh?
past the door's height.
Wouldn't you like me
Whatever's
to
there,
pause?
according to viewers, must be tall. Considering that Kiki thinks something supernatural had occurred, she believes that something was actually there that only Dutch could see. To this day, her
But she
dog-
doesn't wrap around. She doesn't do a wrap. She doesn't even. If my dog was looking at something and I was like, I can't see it, I'd literally stand behind my dog and be like, huh? What do you see? What are we looking at? Like, I'm a part of it. No, I'm serious. My brother had a friend that would come over and his parents would not ask about him for weekends at a time. We took that kid everywhere. No, because I would become that kid because I became that kid for my neighbor with the trampoline and the pool. Like, they took me to ABBA concerts. They were also the family that I said that I would bring my mini Mac and my TV because I didn't have a monitor. I'd bring both those things in an IKEA bag to their house and I would stay there for like days on end. We'd wake up, play Minecraft, swim, play on the trampoline, shower, play Minecraft, get Taco Bell at night. No, I would completely be that kid as well. I'd be like, I'm joining.
continues to look at the space as if scared by something that can't be seen.
Now, okay, that is scary that opened, but I don't like how the girlie wasn't trying to figure out what was happening. So, not me never having. Taco Bell's good. It used to be more affordable. It's still the most affordable fast food in my opinion. So I would get that over honestly anything else if I wanted something quick and cheap, but it still is kind of expensive. Not bad though. I'd be like, I have a new sibling at school. No, and you would. And you would. I need to text they moved to San Diego, so I don't talk to them that often anymore. Honestly, at all. I follow them on social media, so sometimes I will like comment on their things. But and during COVID we played Minecraft a little bit, but I think our interests became like super different, which is fine. I think if I still hit her up and was like, do you want to play Minecraft? She'd be like, down. But it would be like a Minecraft and catching up kind of moment. Midnight used to stare at the garage if the door was open, but I figured it was because she was like, I can't see. Reach out and tell them, oh, I did that a bit ago. I did that. Honestly, yeah, no, I did that like, I probably during COVID too. Because I think during COVID we got to eat. We went out to eat because they didn't move to San Diego like recently. They moved to San Diego probably in like 2023, 2022. But I think that's the last time I like intentionally talked to them or like went out to eat with them. I should do it again. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm in San Diego. Make time. Make some time, but don't bring your husband. Don't bring your husband. He was kind of a hater. He was kind of a hater, and I kind of get it. Because, like, my neighbor was an only child, and me and my sister were best friends with that neighbor, so then she basically got sisters in a way, but he didn't want that, you know? But the mom was super nice. There was once when, they went to get, like, candy from a grocery store. I wasn't there. It was my little sister. And she was like, can I get this, like, candy bar that I think was, like, $1? And he was like, do you have $1? Do you have $1 to pay for that? And she was like, and then he was like, okay, just put it on the thingy. And then later, because obviously she was probably, like, 5 or 6. So then she went into my family's, we have, like, a coin jar, and she counted 100 pennies, and then brought it to him and was like, here you go, thank you for the candy bar. And he said, I don't want that. He said, I don't want that. And I'm like, at that point, like, you were an adult. if you're like, I'm paying too much, like, your kids are asking for stuff and I just, like, I'm not their parent, I don't want to pay for it, you go to our house and you have that conversation with my parents. And you talk to my fucking parents. You don't take it out on this, like, fucking 4-year-old. What? It's not our fault that you don't allow your kid to come to our house. Hey, rightfully so, but, like, you don't. And now the consequences are these kids are constantly at your house. So either you need to talk to your wife and get that shit to, like, sorted out, or if you're really bothered, talk to the parents of that kid and be like, hey, if your kid's, like, coming over all the time, like, we've been paying for a lot, can I ask for some reimbursement? Instead of taking it on the fucking kid, because that was upsetting for me to hear that. My little sister went through that. But I think you'll get along with Edgar. He's not a hater. You're just like, back in the day when my brother was chill, it would have been cool. You know, it was upsetting to hear. I'm like, he shouldn't have did that to you. And at most, even if you're like, okay, pennies are annoying, you're an adult, and, like, you saw that she tried, and she, like, listened to you and was, like, worried. Like, she's literally, like, a fucking toddler, and she was like, oh yeah, money. Here's money. Sorry, here's money. Thank you for the candy bar. I don't want that. Literally, fuck off. You're like 40.
On April 28th of 2023, a very short video was posted by a security guard who was entrusted with safeguarding an isolated area during the nighttime. Needless to say, after what happened,
It's not like I said, they're literally my neighbors. Like, you literally just have to walk 3 houses, knock on the door, and be like, hey, can we talk about something? To my parents. Hey, can we have a little chat about something? It's just, like, love your kids, but I'm just not financially able to keep this shit up. Or just say no. Take the fucking pennies, or tell her gently, literally. If she asks for a candy bar and you didn't want to pay for it, just say no. Just say no.
No longer work the night shift. It isn't certain if this incident had solely been responsible for why they stopped working late at night, but based on the footage captured by the following CCTV camera, this may just be the reason. It's late at night when this is captured.
Okay. Right? Email. Ooh. CGI.
Burada fark ettim.
CGI.
Çıktım, baktım, kayboldum.
Easy. Oh. It split and flew away. It ascended.
Koşturdum içeri.
Now, the night guard hadn't noticed anything strange until looking at a live transmission of the surrounding premises. It was immediately then that he noticed an odd figure transmission.
Is that who I think it is?
Of the surrounding premises. It was immediately then that he noticed an odd figure standing a few feet away from his post. Naturally, he walks outside to interrogate the individual, but he wasn't able to because apparently they just disappear.
It didn't disappear. It flew
away before dissipating into thin air. Something had obviously been there, but what exactly was seen is
it multiplied and
whether
it flew away
or something else. This footage continues to baffle the night guard, who has no clue as to who or what was seen that night.
That is crazy. Anyway, After Effects. Not sponsored by Adobe.
On April 30th of 2024, a hotel situated
Have we
in the
seen
countryside
this?
of Latin America had shared a video of something pretty strange.
The shadow before that looked down at the pavement if you go back. Little. I can't go back. And you know exactly why I can't go back.
Fake ass, no leg having ass bitch.
It just flew away. I can't go back. If you want to go back, video 91. I can't get played again. I was already played once. We can't go back. I'm being for real. I swear on my talking privileges. And how legitimate is a swearing on your talking privileges? You know when people are like, to God, like, do you know when people are in court and they're putting the hand on the Bible and they're like, I swear I'll tell the truth to God, but you don't believe in God, so like, why would you? How's that gonna make you say the truth if you don't? You know what How am I supposed to believe you? How am I supposed to trust you? The trust has been broken. Shattered on the floor. Can't even pick up the pieces. If I pick up the pieces, my hands start bleeding.
Now, the night guard hadn't noticed anything strange until looking at a live transmission of the surrounding premises. It was immediately then that he noticed an odd figure standing a few feet away from his post. Naturally, he walks outside to interrogate the individual, but he wasn't able to because apparently they just disappear. They, or it, just seemingly floats away.
No, I didn't see a damn thing. Hey, I didn't see a single thing.
Now, the night guard hadn't noticed anything strange until looking at a live transmission of the surrounding premises. It was immediately then that he noticed an odd figure standing a few feet away from his post. Naturally, he walks outside to interrogate the individual, but he wasn't able to because apparently they just disappear. They, or it, just seemingly floats away before dissipating into thin air. Something had
On the
obviously been there,
pavement? Are you
but what exactly
blind?
was seen is unknown.
Can you
Whether a
see
person
now?
or
I don't see a damn
something
thing.
else, this footage continues to baffle the night guard, who has no clue as to who.
Oh,
or
this
what
thing that's
was seen
moving
that
right here,
night.
that big thing? I'm assuming it's probably like a train. It's like a No, I'm gonna need you to circle it. I'm gonna need you to circle it.
On April 30th of 2024, a hotel situated in the countryside of Latin America had shared
I
a
didn't see a
video of
damn
something
thing.
pretty strange. The hotel in question
I feel
is
like
known
I've
as
seen
Hotel
this.
Tuxtepec. They would enter a room, idea of but nothing incident, didn't have any get this.
It's like a big baby.
Fue en la mañana por asomando en la avenida, pero se supone que... Sí, miren, ahí se
Yeah.
se alcanza a ver una cara.
A big baby.
Vamos a ver nada. Vemos... ¡Ah! Pero no se ve nada. No entiendo qué.
What happens during here? It's just a thing. It's next to the words disappear. Disappeared.
Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
Now, the night guard hadn't noticed anything strange until looking at a live transmission of the
Disappeared.
surrounding premises. It was immediately then that he noticed an odd figure standing a few feet away from his post. Naturally, he walks outside to interrogate the
Disappear.
individual, but he
Like,
wasn't able to
like from
because
Marvel's
apparently
Rivals.
They just disappear. They, or it,
It was next to the words. It's before, after that.
just seemingly
Baktım kayboldu.
This? I think this was there the whole time. And the only reason it disappears is because it, quote unquote, disappears is because they zoom in. Ooh, yeah.
Buradan kayboldu.
I think it's just like, I think this is a drainage pipe, and I think this is just like water coming out of it.
Koşturdum içeri.
That's what I'm thinking, at least. Let's do this one. I already had my crash out. Oh, that's funny. It's okay, I had my crash out earlier too.
2024, a small family gets together to celebrate someone's birthday. As with any birthday celebration, the traditional happy birthday song is sung by everyone there. However, it would be during this festive party that something very strange
bad, I think, for the hydrate.
According to Brookie Diaz, the birthday girl, there hasn't been a day where she hasn't thought about this incident. What happened on her birthday will forever linger in her head. It's around 9 p.m. when this is captured. Take a look.
Happy birthday!
The window being open at night.
Bricky. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. And many more. Right.
We're gonna see a face in the window. Says present time. Okay.
Oh, for God. I don't want to know the details.
No, I feel like we're gonna see something outside.
The girl's gotta have a present. This is from me.
Dressed like her dad who passed away last year. Oh, that's cute. My mom dresses up my grandparents' ashes every year. Or maybe every season.
Should we cut the cake? Yeah. Jackie, press its pause.
Stop, that's so cute. That's so cute. Shut up. That's so cute. The real horror is that photo of the guy on the phone without anything else for a
Shut up. No way.
That is not worse. Shut up. Are those his fire trucks? That was a retired firefighter and he loved to collect toy fire trucks. Shut up.
That is not worse.
I can't say this is fake. Shut up.
Somehow, a toy fire truck goes off right when the family listens to Dad's message. Now, this fire truck isn't just a random toy, but a collectible that the father cherished. Considering that this went off at the same time, they can't help but think that Dad was reaching out to them. Whether or not this might have been a coincidence remains uncertain.
Nah,
However,
this is
it's the
real. I don't
following
give a
video,
fuck.
taken
I don't
only
give a
week
fuck.
later, that leaves Brookie and her family completely baffled. Brookie's lying in bed, trying her best to record the following.
I just missed a call from my dad. He's been gone. Like, I just heard his voice one more time.
Me seeing a missed call from Dad. The teddy with his voice is going off. Shut up. You know, I don't care if this is real or not. Grief is hard. Grief is hard. This is real to me.
It's because of this incident that Brookie believes her father had been present. She took it as a sign that her dad was reassuring her that he was still there, even though she had missed the opportunity to talk to him. Whether or not he was actually on the line is unknown, but nevertheless, it was already strange to hear the teddy bear with his voice talking at this moment.
That's sweet.
While this
When
occurrence
you
was
have to-
already baffling
you have to
enough,
visit his grave
something
if he has
happens only
one.
days later that leaves her extremely unnerved. Now the following incident, as she
But also
believes,
people having ring cameras in their in their bedrooms. I'd be so anxious.
had nothing to do with her father. Whatever happened that night, according to her, made her feel immensely terrified, which she knows her father would never do.
Oh.
It's late at night when this is captured.
Not something scary happening to her now. Isn't this not her bedroom? Hello?
Made her feel as she happens only days later.
Oh, I guess
that
it
leaves her
is.
extremely unnerved.
It is. It's just
Now,
from
the
a different
following
angle.
incident, as she believes, had nothing to do with her father. Whatever happened that night, according to her, made her feel immensely terrified, which she knows her father would never do. It's late at night when this is captured.
No, fuck the ghost trying to scare her in a vulnerable moment. Eat my ass. Me and the ghost's gonna fight. Ooh, the door is moving because the crack is getting bigger. Or did the crack just get bigger? You know, I hate cracks in doors. I would think I was gonna see an eye through it. Especially that one. That one's huge. Oh! Yep, and I'd be turning on the lamps. I'd be turning on lights. Yep, turn on that. Yep. Oh! Okay. Okay. Mother. Mother. Hey, ghost, thank you for opening the door. Mom! Mom! Hey, thank you so much for opening the door for me. Mom, please come here! Oh, thank you for opening the door. I'm gonna head out.
Now this particular video,
The bathroom door started to close.
is something that Brookie doesn't like talking about, and for good reason. She was so shaken by this incident that talking about it now brings up strong emotions for her. Although knowing that posting this video wouldn't help, she hopes that someone could explain what happened. While some believe it might have been her dad's spirit reaching out, she believes it was something else. That night, she was overcome with a sense of dread, the likes of which she had never felt before. So understandably, she would rather talk about the pleasant moments that were caught on camera.
Window open.
At least these help her to cope with the passing of her father. These moments serve to remind her that despite being gone, her dad will always be there. As with all videos, this one remains a mystery.
Airships. Was there a window open? I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked by it.
On a Wednesday afternoon, a man rushes to his basement to record something that just happened.
But also, what basement are we looking at? They're like, oh, something happened in my basement. The freakiest fucking basement I've ever seen in my life. Usually the unfinished ones are scary. This is legitimately scarier. The scariest basement entrance I've ever seen in my fucking life. Unless the doors were like completely clicked in. But I'm one of those people, like, my doors have to be closed. They have to be clicked in before I can go to bed.
The man states that he just heard footsteps on the staircase, but this was strange as no one had been in the basement. So he takes this video, hoping to capture what often happens when no one is down there. This is what was
What the
caught.
hell is on the
Take a look.
wall? Girl, what's on the wall? It's a child's room. My friend had one of these. The people here might be ones that adopt. You think? It's not. It's giving. It's giving spooky, scary basement playroom. What the fuck is on the wall? Oh, I appreciate how the light switch is at the top of the stairs. And there's one at the below. Oh, okay, so they can have tea time, party time. Yeah, that doll that's just completely vertical, jail. Kind of looks like that, like, dress up tea time party kind of things. Oh my god. Girl, why are you so scared? This is your basement. See, this is why I don't think a ghost would haunt me. I don't think a ghost would haunt me because I'd hear like something come up the stairs. I'd ghost down there and I'd be like, my aura? My aura? They won't want to fuck with me. Oh, girl. That doll has a broken neck. Girl, okay, can you turn on the light and like open the door or something? Like we don't have to look in there and put spooky music down. We don't have to do that. Broken necks, no, because that doll is haunting the basement because they're not fixing her neck.
Oh my. What are you doing?
Adoption. You're going. Get in the car. Adoption. Because they don't want to catch your negative. See, because then my negative aura plus their negative aura would make a positive, and they would never want that.
Doing there? Who are you?
I got you good.
Oh yes, you did.
See, now he just walks into the room like it's no big deal. Oh, he's just leaving? He doesn't even go into that dark room? That's not how addition works. That's how multiplication works. Oh, did I say? Oh, I did say plus, didn't I? He got the world kicked at him. The world. Our aura I thought I probably said a negative plus a negative equals positive. But if I didn't even say plus, you're just assuming it was addition. Because you could say add them together or multiply them together. You're adding context to something with that lacks it.
Out of nowhere,
No, I
the toy
kinda-
ball seemingly throws itself at the man. Its sudden movement was enough to make him
You
shut
did
the
say
door
plus?
and stop the recording at once. What happened afterward is unknown, but based on the few details that were given, it's clear that the man and his family have kept away from this basement. Although lacking sufficient context, the video itself still holds up.
Can't prove
as being
that.
Pretty creepy. This next footage was posted 10 years ago, making it by far the oldest video on this list. But even so, this video continues to unsettle viewers. Those who've seen it, which very few have, can't seem to explain what was captured. In it, a woman is seen dancing by herself at a party, when suddenly, something in the background is caught on camera.
They got the Smurf
This
filter
is what was
on?
caught.
Something gonna be in that like dark hallway? The dark door? Girl, what? That clip was like so short. No, that was an optical illusion. That kid was real. Missed me with that.
Strangely, a small child just disappears while climbing up the stairs. It happens quickly, almost too quickly that it seems like something ghostly was caught on tape. But even stranger is that no children were present at the party, or at least that's what the person who took this video claims. If no children had been there, then who was this? But
Then
most
who is
importantly,
that?
How exactly did they vanish in just a matter
No,
of
I think that kid
seconds?
was there and it's just like an
Like most
optical
videos.
illusion.
There has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
That kid's like obviously there.
In the following video, a man leaves his house before heading over to his car.
Right?
At first, it appears that the video is nothing more than just random footage of a man leaving his home.
No, that was a
All it may
child.
seem-
That was a child. Plays Fortnite on the weekends. Has a screen time limit. Parental
Like that,
controls on
it's
his
what happens
iPod.
later that left him and his family completely unnerved. Now, this footage was posted by the man's wife, who's known as Lisa Miller. Both she and her husband have a small family that live in the suburbs, but this small family was recently made smaller.
Don't do it. Hey, don't do it. Not you showing another bike.
As Lisa had just lost her father.
Oh
It
my
isn't
god,
clear
okay.
as to how he passed.
Oh my god, I thought they were gonna be like, I thought they were gonna say another family member.
But she'll always remember him for whistling all the time.
Oh!
As Lisa mentions, he would always tell her to whistle if she ever needed him. Although she can't do that now. This
No,
recording
same.
has shown her
With the
that she doesn't
imagery
have to.
and him being like, the family got smaller.
According to Lisa,
We were baited.
it appears that he hasn't left. This is what was caught.
Now, if it's dark out and I hear whistling, I'm going back inside. That's a threat. 5 times speed. So it took 3 minutes for that dude to get his key to lock the door. 3 minutes? BRB, all good. Take your time. Oh, that's crazy. It's a key you have a second hand. He wanted to one-hand it. So bad. Wait. Oh, how would...
The sound of someone.
You know,
whistling.
like, does she check the Ring camera every single morning when her husband leaves? Does she just watch it all the way through? She's like, oh, he just left. Let me watch it. Because if I had a Ring camera, I wouldn't... Unless something happened, I wouldn't be watching it.
Is heard clear as day on
I bet
camera.
it's him. Yeah, maybe he
Despite being
whistled.
quite loud, it appears that Lisa's husband didn't hear the whistle, but whether he had heard it or not doesn't matter to Lisa. The camera
Maybe
had caught
he
it,
whistled,
and
then he
that alone has
forgot,
given
or
her
he's
sufficient
gaslighting,
evidence to believe that her
or
father
he's
is not
like,
here.
you're grieving him. She needs a sign.
Although she has yet to come up with an explanation, she prefers not to, as what was captured has helped her grieve over his death.
Like I
So
said.
then, just who or what?
Like I
had whistled?
said. I love that for you, Queen. Whatever you need.
On the night of September 2nd of 2020, a father walks into his daughter's room to see if she's okay.
People
it was
really,
just then that he
people
heard
really need to start putting storage containers under their kids' beds.
her screaming for help. Naturally, he runs over to check on her,
And
but
she's
when he
asleep?
gets there, this happens.
What's the matter?
I just want to sleep with you now.
Something had clearly terrified his daughter. Although
Aw.
initially thinking that perhaps this might have been a night terror she was having, her parents couldn't shake the feeling that something real had scared her. Never had they ever seen their child this terrified.
Wait, have you seen this video
So,
before? I haven't
out of
seen it.
curiosity, they checked the footage taken from that night to see if anything odd stands out. At first glance, nothing obvious catches their attention. But after looking closely, they see it.
They
Either
see
someone
it.
or something had been inside their daughter's room.
What's the matter?
Now, it's hard to see where this mysterious figure is at, but according to the mother, it appears at her bedside. A face, presumably that of a woman's, appears for a few seconds before
Are we saying like this, like this, like this? Is this the face? The pixels? This is the face. The pixels? No, but I remembered how'd you scare your dad?
disappearing.
Frame by frame, and that face right there is what.
Okay, if you zoom out, I can't even, like, I was trying to put it, while you were zoomed in, I was trying to put it together to be like, oh, what face? And now you're zoomed down, I don't know what the fuck you're seeing.
Popped up But here is a close-up. Right there, you can clearly see the lips, the teeth, the nose, the eye, the eyebrow, and like hair. You can't tell me that that's not a face.
What?
The parents believe that this had been the reason why their child was afraid. Now, it's a bit hard to see at first, but a face can somewhat be made out. Although recorded a few years ago, they still can't explain what appeared in this footage. To this day, this video continues to baffle them.
What? Okay. I'm sorry that the girl was scared though. Glad you saved
This
her.
next video comes from Brenna Logan, who states that her sister had once worked at a children's center where something very strange happened. According to her, the center was a place for kids of all ages, including those who like to play music. It was pretty much a mix between a music school and a
this
daycare
looks like the
center,
back
which
rooms.
not many children went to for a couple of reasons.
This looks like the back rooms, but they'd be like 20% chance of being safe.
The biggest reason was that they were scared. Children would often tell workers that a really mean guy was inside the play tunnel for kids.
Oh, go play in the tunnel. No. There's a mean man in there.
But of course, no one would be there. Other times, daycare staff would find toys misplaced, even though no one had been inside. Now, eventually the daycare had shut down when COVID hit, but during this time, the owners had set up cameras to watch over the place in case anyone tried to break in.
That's
Although
smart.
no one did, they did capture something that has left them pretty spooked.
I was sleeping one night and I don't know how, but all I had was a squirrel plush, a thin blanket, and folded memory foam, and somehow I had hidden my body so well that it looked like, oh! And did you just like sit up really fast and scare him? The thing is, I left the front door unlocked on accident and he thought I got captured. And a weird thing is, I remember having a dream about being in the city.
Following is their footage. Watch.
You took his thoughts and you got them put into your dream. Oh. The rats. The rats made a hole inside of it and wanted to just run around a little bit. That is crazy. The force in which that's going. And it looks like with how it's moving, like two quote unquote. See, it's a rat. 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 Ooh. Rat with telekinesis. Okay, that rat would have ran if it was a rat. If it heard that. Hey, no, it wouldn't. Like I said, rat with telekinesis. Ooh.
It now makes sense as to why not many kids wanted to come here. From things
It's the mean man playing with toys. Gravity. That's what happened.
moving on their own.
They were like,
to a
no one's
strange
playing
white
in
ball
here.
Moving with a mind of its own.
Now I'm bored.
This place, as employees
Wait,
claim,
what'd they say
is
that
haunted.
is? The thing
It now
moving?
makes sense as to why not many kids wanted to come here. From things moving on their own to a strange white ball moving with a mind of its own.
Oh, it's a white
this
ball.
place, as employees claim, is haunted. Now, regardless of the video, Brenna's sister firmly believes this.
The fucking
She no
monkey
longer
thing.
works there, but still vividly remembers the creepy experiences she's had while working there. Despite not having footage of these spooky encounters, Brenna doesn't think her sister was just making things up. She believes her, and she believes that whatever was caught on camera is something that will continue to remain a mystery.
That is crazy. And that's what. So this says it's 3:02 p.m. I'm gonna believe it's accurate to the time, and they set it up correctly. That's what I'm saying. Like, hauntings, I feel like don't need to happen at night. I feel like they could happen whenever. Gravity had a crash out after humans discovered magnetic force. The lack there of energy that is in that room is making them crash out.
Like me to check out and include in the next compilation. You
They
can
gotta
send
make
it
their
over
own.
to Scary Videos 444 at
Funny that's 302. That's insane that both of us. thought about the time. What time is it now? Oh, it's 5:22. Not that bad.
gmail.com.
For a second, I was
That
gonna be
being
like,
said,
is it
let's
3?
get back to the video. This next video was taken inside a house where apparently something pretty creepy was caught on camera. Now the person who took this owns not only this house, but a multitude of dogs. Each pet, according to
that's a crazy amount of dogs,
is deeply cared for, as they can't help but treat their dogs like children. However, just like kids, there are moments when they do things that make them feel spooked. Whether it's staring at an empty space or growling at something that isn't there, they act in ways that are very peculiar. This is something that the owner has tried to ignore or pass off as something normal, but after encountering the following incident, they now believe that something else is going on. In the following video, the owner is alone at home when this is captured.
Okay.
Here.
Oh no, is there a creeper behind me? My last words. Hi Rosie, welcome, welcome. What's up? How you doing? Oh. When people open the door when they hear things like that, okay, I guess you wouldn't know if it was paranormal, but still. Ruh-roh, creeper. Aw, man.
Happens all the time.
Happens all the time. You just open the door. Oh yeah. You're in spooky territory, sir. You got a whole forest behind you. You're on the edge of town.
Now this wouldn't be the first time something like this has happened.
I'd open the door, bat, katana, and box cutter all in hand. So where's your third hand?
Just then that he was able to capture what both he and his wife had been experiencing. These knockings don't seem to have a common source, as they happen randomly throughout the house. On one occasion,
that was a dumb question, Artemis. Your booty cheeks?
She captures this.
You turn around and you swipe them with your katana. You got a bat in one hand, box cutter in another, katana in the back. You start, and then you do a turning move and you cut them in half. They don't see it coming because they don't know what's behind you. You got a secret weapon. I parried the box cutter. Oh, the box cutter's a backup. I see.
Dogs are freaked out.
Hey, my bad for thinking you put a katana in your boot hole.
You be right there. Something opens that door. You need to get him.
Do people not have curtains? I feel like I would love a curtain, and I would love to close a curtain when it got dark, especially if I lived behind a empty forest. Not pull a Zoro and have the katana in your mouth. Oh, but we're switching that out with a box cutter.
Oh my god, I don't know if it's gonna happen again. It just happened again.
What happened? I think someone's there.
Move, 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 move.
Hey, talk to your dogs a little nicer. If I see something in their living room through the reflection through the window, I'm gonna piss myself. What's with the fly? I don't know, clue. I'd give them a kiss.
Stop barking now.
How are you gonna kiss air?
He's freaking out by the door though.
You guys need some blinds or curtains. Both. You need blinds and curtains.
Just like before, the source of these knocks is nowhere to be found. It isn't surprising to the couple that they can't see who or what is knocking. They believe that it's something supernatural.
Are they gonna be like, I live in Appalachia?
Given the strange behavior exhibited by their dogs, as well as other odd experiences they've had, it only makes sense to them that something unexplainable is happening. But like all videos, this incident remains elusive. Just what exactly did the couple
because no
get on
source, huh?
camera?
You just got this sent to you. 1.
Now, this next segment features 2 videos, both of which have something in common. In the first clip, which comes from Casey Lee,
Put my hair back.
happens that to this day gives
Put my
her
hair back.
goosebumps whenever she thinks about it. On this particular night, Casey
Yeah,
was
right
having a
back
few
on the
drinks
head.
at her
Right back.
house. Feeling a bit tipsy, she begins to talk out loud. She speaks as if Chris, her deceased husband, was still around. Despite
Hey, put
being
that back.
gone, she talks to him as though he were there.
Gently
What
back
happens
on my
next
head.
chills her to the core. Watch.
I'm waiting. Oh, thank you.
Chris, please watch over Boston.
How many points do you have that you can redeem it 3 times? Wait, is she talking like someone's there? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lil, for keeping my head warm. I appreciate it.
Daddy's got you, okay? I'll make sure you're okay. I think he'll make sure I'm okay too. That. Really? Oh my God, I couldn't have timed that any better.
The ones with grief, I can't. I can't drag it to the floor. They're going through something.
That's insane.
That's gonna be a
The
future
light
reference
flickers,
photo.
as if letting her know that he's listening. Aside
Oh,
from
don't
flickering at the
screenshot
right
it.
time,
Don't
it flickers
screenshot it.
Not once, but twice, which viewers believe is a sign that it wasn't a problem with the electricity. Even before this, the dogs appear to sense someone familiar. Understandably, this footage never fails to bring Casey to tears.
Damn it.
But as if this wasn't already sentimental enough, the following video captures this.
Another
Josie
one?
Sanchez
Oh,
is
I'd
alone
love
at
to see
home
that you have
when
curtains on
something
your
happens
windows.
that prompts her to take out her phone.
Do it again, Dad.
They should be going through their yeah. I think instead of finding signs within your home, therapy.
Do it again, Dad. Do it again. Flick the light.
Did the light flicker? I'm not looking. I'm being dressed up. I'm being dressed up like a doll. What are we waiting for? Oh.
Oh my God.
Just like the video prior, Josie believes that this was a sign. Her dad, according to her, was reaching out by flickering the light.
Okay.
As with Casey's footage, many viewers feel that something supernatural had happened.
Yeah.
But as always,
Yeah.
I'll let you come up with your own judgment.
Yeah, no, I
Just
can't do
what
the grief
exactly
ones. Like,
was
they're
caught on
going through
camera?
it.
Thanks
I
for
hope.
watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
I hope you get better,
Also,
Queen.
If you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit
Oh wait,
the
we're doing one more. We're doing one more. Last one. Last one.
on February 20th of
No, we already watched this. Get the fuck out of here. Let's do this one.
in the following video.
Look at those roots, bro. Apparently people call these recession roots. What if it's just the lighting? What if it's just the lighting?
Two friends are goofing off inside an indoor playground at a
Can't
time
even
when
get
no
your-
one else is around.
Shot me 3 times.
What if my roots are just darker and then as I go into the sunlight, they just get a little bit lighter?
Okay, where'd you go?
You know, like sun bleached, like
Late at
sun
night,
in.
And the restaurant where the kids' play
I
area
never
is
use
located
sun in.
isn't being occupied by children. So, with
Well,
not
my
much else to
childhood
do,
friends did,
both
though.
friends rush over to the restaurant's playground to have some fun. However, it would be during this playful moment that something.
You gonna
pretty
talk about my
creepy is
roots
caught on
again,
camera.
huh? You gonna talk about them
Is what
again?
they caught. Take a look.
Okay, this is my POV. Enjoy. This is where we have to get up to.
I don't think I could ever go back into one of those because I just think they're so unsanitary. I have problems. Just keep your hair black at this point. But everyone loves the white.
Big to do this. Do you feel as out of breath as I am? Yeah.
If I see someone in there,
Wait, where'd you go? Left
I'm
or
just
right?
dying.
Which way do I go?
Oh, are they gonna see a man in there?
Here, she went that way.
I did love the white.
Yours is brighter. Mine's all dark.
The baby. The goo goo gaga.
You guys, I can't do this. I feel like I keep bonking my head too.
Are we gonna hear another baby?
That's crazy. There's like actual here.
Or are we gonna see a reflection of a baby?
This is literally for human hamsters.
And Peggy.
Oh my god, someone bashed in this window. I feel like this is...
Neither friend had realized what was caught until much later, and the one recording this didn't hear anything while taking the
What does
video.
it say?
The only voice heard was her friend's, who was somewhere far off in the jungle gym. The other voice was completely missed, but not by the camera's mic, as apparently a child's voice is captured.
Yours is brighter. Mine's all dark.
Yeah,
It
no,
isn't
that tunnel
clear as to
is
what's being
really
said or
nasty.
whispered,
The poop
but it
streaks
sounds like the
everywhere.
babbling noise you'd hear
But yeah, no, that sounded like a baby going blip, goo goo gaga.
from a young child.
Not goo goo
For
gaga.
this reason,
But it was
viewers
not
think that this might have been the ghost of a
words.
child who hasn't left the playground. If that's the case,
Well,
then
it
who
looks
knows what else
disgusting.
happens at night?
Like, genuinely, do people clean these? I feel like these playthings need to be cleaned like every like 3 days.
When no one else is around.
That's what I think they're
While it
trying
isn't
to
exactly
allude
certain
to.
what was caught, both friends were
Because of
freaked
the
out by this
window
clip,
being cracked.
But unfortunately, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Maybe they're saying that like someone fell through it and died? Though I don't think that place would be
Inside an
open
airplane
anymore if
is an
that did
employee
happen.
Who's recording a video showing what he does in a typical workday. As part of a cleaning crew, his main job is to clean planes that have just landed.
Hey, yo. Feel so bad for him. Lucky he has a job, but people are so gross in planes.
This is something that he often does at night, especially with planes that are big enough to hold
I'm one of those people, even if I have trash, I take everything out with me. Everything.
most trash. But one night, he decides
Even
to
my
do something
trash, I'll put it
different.
in I'll put it in a little baggie and I'll throw it in the trash
Rather
can
than leaving
in
the
the
plane that he
airport.
just cleaned, he stays behind. Usually, a cabin cleaner moves on to clean the next aircraft, but seeing that his work was done and that no passengers would board the plane for a while, he stays.
Or. Do you know when they come around to collect your like snack trash? I'll literally give them everything. I'll be like, here you go. Here's all my trash. Because I don't want to leave a damn thing. And they come by so often that there's actually no reason for trash to be left.
For the fun of it, he does this. But this experience was anything but fun.
Yeah, because why are
as
you
he
in a
hides
dark
the back of the
airplane?
plane, this happens.
Don't show me feet. Don't show me feet. The amount of people who take off their shoes in an airplane, though, it's crazy. Why is he just in a dark plane? Who's he hiding from? Girl, who are we hiding from? Bro, turn on the lights.
Let's go. No, I know I'm not dumb enough to lift those shades up because I got my flash on in here. They gonna catch
What
my
is he doing? Just taking a nap in a plane? I hate seeing people's raw dogs put those sheets literally. Like the light coming from your camera is keeping you safe, brother. Literally. Dare he turns around. Dare he turns around for a second into the darkness behind him. Bro, what are we doing?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all though, it's mad cold in here. And it's dark.
No shit, the plane's not on. What is he doing?
Let's go! Let's go!
What's he saying let's go to?
Right. Sitting on the back of the plane. And y'all probably think I'm insane.
Yes.
Probably think I'm doing this for fame.
The immediate silence. Ghost said, can you shut the fuck? Because what are you saying? One, what are you saying? Hey, why are you in there? Two, three, what? Bro, keep rapping. Come on.
Say, probably think I'm.
No, bro was like, oh, if this dude's gonna be on my flight, I'm getting out of the plane. The ghost was like, no. I'll head out, actually. If you're gonna stay here, I'm gonna be on my way. Welcome to your last flight on Spirit Airlines. Yeah, for him. Not for this ghost, though. This ghost said, if this bro won't shut the fuck up, I'm getting off.
I'm doing this for fame.
Caught off guard, he walks over to see if anyone's there, but to his shock, the space is completely empty. Somehow, the seatbelt flings out towards the aisle in a sudden motion, without there being someone on the seat. It seemingly throws itself, as if unbuckled by a passenger who's eager to get off the plane.
I'd be too.
Whatever it was that just happened scared the living daylights out of him, so much so that he scurries back to his hiding spot in the back of the plane. Hours pass.
What you went farther back onto the like you're not trying to exit. You go back. An unexplainable thing happens, and you go back to quote unquote hiding from something that you don't know is there. Yeah, this guy is funny. This guy's little silly. Yeah, a little silly.
And he gets off the plane after personnel finds him inside. All in all, this experience has left him so rattled that he continues to share updates.
Wait, was he stuck in there? Could he not get out? Also, Bad-Eye, welcome back.
Talking about this incident and mentioning how he should have stayed out of this plane. It goes without saying, but
could he not leave?
This incident has spooked him beyond belief.
He just went back to the back of the plane and hid from a force that he doesn't even... Okay.
On August 27th,
actually obsessed with how people's brains work.
2024,
We've seen
manager
this.
watches footage of something that happened earlier while sounding pretty nervous. He immediately ran to his computer to pull up the video and save it, just in...
Well, maybe.
Now this next
You guys
video
haven't
was
seen it.
submitted to
I've
me
seen
by
it.
Alicia B, who recorded something that's left her pretty spooked. The whole incident took place at around 11 p.m. as Alicia recorded from inside her car. She was picking up her boyfriend from work like she usually does.
Wait,
only
pause.
visited from inside her car spooked. Now this next video was submitted to me by Alicia B.
Alicia? Any Alicias out? Isn't it Alicia? Alicia? Okay.
Now this next video was submitted to me by Alicia
Fucking
B,
Kel's
who
Artemis's
recorded
fault, huh?
something that's left her
No.
pretty spooked.
It was
whole
the
incident took
kids.
place at around 11
It was the
p.m.
kids, I
as Alicia
swear.
recorded from inside her car. She was picking up her boyfriend from work like she usually does. Only this time, something catches her attention, prompting her to film this moment. In the distance is a motel like any other motor lodge. It's a basic motel with not much activity going on, or at least it seems like that, because as Alicia looks closely, she sees this.
Focus.
Oh.
That's it, right?
Oh. Not this is paranormal. I think someone's like super paranoid and like tweaking. And I hope they get help. Yeah, this is like there's no explainable thingy for this.
Having no clue as to what she was seeing, Alicia couldn't help but gasp. It was obvious that her eyes weren't playing tricks on her after seeing it more than once. A dark silhouette continuously appears and disappears as if flickering out of existence. This shadow, or whatever this might have been, just flashes momentarily before the video ends. Understandably,
I think that's like a
Alicia sends
window.
this footage in the hopes of getting an answer to her question.
And someone's playing with
Just
that.
what
Girl,
exactly-
you need gas! Fuel low, 37 miles to empty?
Alicia sends this footage in the hopes of getting an answer to her question. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Whether ghost or not, a definitive answer has yet to be given.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get one because that's just a random hotel and you were in a random parking lot across the way. That was so random. My dad did a group call. We were like, who's in trouble? Who's dead? Nobody thinks. He was like, I just wanted to talk to you all. He's like, actually, I just learned about group calls just now and I just wanted to see what's up. That's cute though. Artemis needs to learn to cover their mouth. I am a elbow cougher. An elbow sneezer, if you will.
On the night of September 26th of 2022, a family is enjoying
One of
their
these
evening
crucifixes
inside their
are gonna
home,
fall
when out
off.
of nowhere, they find themselves immersed in a very peculiar enjoying their evening inside their home. When out of nowhere, they find themselves immersed in a very peculiar incident. At
Why is your
approximately 9 p.m.,
why is it-
Renee Salcido and
9 p.m. you got that door open?
her family had stopped what they were doing after being alerted by a noise coming from the front door. They weren't expecting any visitors, so naturally they were startled. But nevertheless, they were caught.
What's funny is that my dad was trying to do a video call. Oh. He was like, actually, I was just trying to call one of you, but I love seeing all of you here. Let's chat.
Cautious from that moment on, and rightfully so, because apparently the noise they heard was actually from a set of bells that were dangling on their doorknob. The fact that they went off
What?
meant that someone had
You got Gejong? What's that? You got get junk. Oh, spicy noodle? It looks bomb. It looks like I'd die if I drank it. Well, if I ate it, I'd die.
had grabbed the handle. Freaked out, Renee shows the exact
Uzi,
moment
let
they
it
heard
take
on
you.
camera.
Take a nap. Let's see.
I heard the bell.
I didn't hear anything. Does their bell sound different?
I heard the bells ring.
It's never really, but I'm so weak. Until I played back the front door camera. Huh?
It's the footage from outside that's left Renee and her family completely shook. The bells can be heard rattling against the door, but strangely, no one is seen grabbing the handle where the bells are placed. It's audible enough to know that something shook the bells, but the question is, what exactly shook them?
The
Or
door
better
was
said,
open.
what something strangely in her family.
Did you move the bells? I heard the bell.
Okay, yeah, it did ring a little bit. I don't think it's the wind.
I heard the bell. Did you move the bells at all, Logan? Huh? Did you move the bells? No. I heard the bells ring.
That's crazy because that one sounds like the door closed, but it didn't.
It's the footage from outside that's left Renee and her family completely shook. The bells can be heard rattling against the door, but strangely, no one is seen grabbing the handle where the bells are placed. It's audible enough to know that something shook the bells, but the question is, what exactly shook them? Or better said, what had gripped the doorknob? Only after realizing why the bells went off does this video get creepier, as the family believes something had tried to get inside, and it seems that whatever it was really wanted to get in. But the bells, according to viewers, had successfully done their job. There's a reason why some people hang bells on their doorknob, and it's not because they add style, but rather help in warding off negative energy. They're known as witch bells, and Renee's family is glad to have bought them. But of course, whether or not this had anything to do with what occurred is up to you to decide.
Cool.
So then, had something come by to visit the family? Or could something else
And then got
explain
scared
what occurred?
away from the bells? That is weird that the bells sounded like it closed. But what if they're stitching two scenarios together and then saying that they're the same just because they want to have... Oh, wait, the time is the same, though. The time lines up. Never mind, guys. I take it back. Jerry recently watched a new movie, Sinners, and it was actually really good. I want to watch it, too. I haven't watched it yet. Also, still need to see the
following video
Minecraft
was
movie.
suggested by Jose H, who writes that this video was captured by a man inside a building that was next to a fire. The man
Oh.
recording this had already called the fire department to put out the flames. So, as he waits, he records this.
So, if a building next to you is on fire, do you stay in your house? Do you stay in your house? Yeah, no, I've only heard good things about Sinners.
Video, but he wasn't just filming to get the fire on camera, but rather to record something else. At first, he didn't notice it, but after taking a closer look, he sees
Calcifer?
it. This is what he saw.
Oh. This looks like this looks like an indie horror game, like the Okay. He's like, pay attention to the person. This looks like a... Oh! Hey, I really want to believe you. I really want to believe you, but I can't. I'm sorry. A fucking frame by frame Adobe After Effects indie low poly horror game. No, I wish I could believe you, but that's really funny. If the building next to you is on fire, no bitch, you gotta evacuate. I can't speak anymore. I'm just gonna nod my head. I've lost my privilege on talking further.
The figure of a person is seen standing at the window. They stand completely still.
It's okay, Artist! Not the gentle parenting!
Seemingly facing the outside.
Breathe,
as if
Art,
watching the man
breathe.
recording this. Despite there being a fire in this building, the person remains unfazed.
Oh, not the
seemingly
gentle parenting times two!
person, though. Given the context of this footage, it seems likely to viewers that this was something else. Whether ghost or not, its lack of movement until the very end is unsettling enough.
That's giving...
Then, the question is back.
It's giving Roblox horror game jump scare.
Just who or what was inside this building?
No. Hope everyone's okay in that building and everyone got out. But I'm not believing that.
On a random Tuesday night, a young child happily plays inside their crib, even though it's well past their bedtime. As minutes pass, they continue to stay awake before
Or
all
patting.
of a sudden, standing up and looking.
Oh my, if I was fighting someone and I started stuttering. I don't even want to imagine that happening.
It isn't clear as to what it is that they're seeing, but after watching what happens only seconds later, it becomes clear that something truly strange was going on. As the mother of the child is in the kitchen, this is captured.
They put their fist down. Oh my, all my neighbors when I asked them if I could pet their animals. Guys, the air conditioning turned on and the door's opening. I gotta go bye, Art. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Bye, Lil. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a good time. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Ooh. Not the alien noises. I've decided to try to eat this donut. Ooh.
You don't have to listen closely
What kind?
to hear that a voice was caught
You
on
like
camera.
simple donuts,
It
don't
appears
you?
The boy had heard it too, but unlike him, one can immediately tell that something isn't right with this voice.
I'm already full, but you gotta gain
According
weight.
to the mother,
People
it
always
sounds
say
anything but human.
second stomach for desserts.
Although it's yet to be known what this was, there's no denying that the voice is unsettling, and it's even more so when listening closely to what it's saying.
You got chocolate. Ooh, wait, that's actually bomb.
It isn't clear.
I thought you'd
but it
be
kinda
more of like a. Hey, I actually don't want to put a curse on your name.
It's like it's saying, "Let me in." If that's so, then the bedroom door opening on its own becomes a whole lot creepier. Like most videos, not much info is given on this one, but with or without it, the video by itself suffices. What was captured is terrifying on its own.
Oh, that wasn't that scary to me.
In this last video,
That was pretty
a man living in a
standard.
small cottage suddenly starts recording after hearing noises coming from his attic. He's been gathering
Oh
evidence
my
of these odd
god, wait. Oh my god, going on Reddit and looking up horror
sounds that are
stuff.
often heard
I don't
at
really
night.
like sweets, so
From
I get it. I like sweet bread. Oh, exactly. I thought you were gonna be just more of like a glaze kind of person because you don't like sweets. So the glaze is as far as you'd go.
Noises like thumps and creaks. He's been hearing all sorts of things, all of which emanate from his attic. Initially, he thought the noises were just part of the house, given that it's old. But one night, as he checks the space like he always does, this happens.
Ooh, I hate basements. I bet what? Attics. Though if it's like one of those attics that just like animals could live in there, you know, running around. Like that one time when I was like, I'm hearing noises in my wall. And then I realized it was a rat that fell down the scaffolding. Why are we yawning so much? Yeah, you think I wouldn't be as tired as I am. You would think. But I am. I woke up at 11 today and I really don't know. Don't make me yawn again. Don't make me yawn again. Oh. Is that just like, that just stays there? That just stays there? Ooh. Okay, yeah, you have one of those attics where there should be noises of animals up there. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. You got rats. Ooh! I die.
A piece of furniture flips on its own, scaring the living daylights out of him. Understandably, the man drops everything, including his phone, and runs for it. Clearly, he was freaked out by whatever just happened. To this day, he stays at a friend's, where both he and his friend continue talking about this incident.
He is the realest. He's the realest. Ghost whatever. He's the realest one we've ever seen. The realest.
They both agree that something haunts the attic, if not the...
Something flipped and he got scared, dropped everything, and ran out and didn't come back.
whole house. But
The
thankfully,
only
it was all caught
smart
on camera.
video we've ever
So then,
seen.
just what exactly had been inside the attic? Let me know your thoughts on this one. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit...
Already subscribed. Already there. Nukes, when are you gonna release another video? I think I'm seeing all your things you could post, because the ones I just saw I've never seen before. My bro just sent me a house gift. Wait, sent me a house his girlfriend and he are looking at buying. The bathrooms and kitchen downstairs are straight out of 1950, but they look clean. Ooh, honestly, not against it. Because usually that stuff is like, obviously more made to last than now. Because consumerism and capitalism has made shit kind of buns. They're an olive green tub and a blue tub. Wait, that's fun! I'm not against tasteful colors. And I mean, if they need a house, might as well. And if they really get sick of it, they can try to figure out like how to renovate if they want to. As long as it's not over 8-ish years old, I would get it. A house that is 8-ish years old? Or if it has had all the repair, true. Though, you could always learn how to do it, you know? Look up some YouTube videos. Head to Home Depot. I think they'll probably update it at some point. Her house sold in 3 days, so they're like... So wait, did they sell their house because it was too expensive to live in? So they got a cheaper house to live in? Is that what's happening? Why did my tongue stick out? Sorry, you guys had to see that. I'm not no, I would. Even when my mom bought her new place, she was not replacing the roof herself. She hired someone to do that. For the flooring, though, I think she'll do it by herself.
Freaky chicken, freaky.
No, actually, she's getting too old. I don't think she would do it herself. She hasn't done it yet. No, my bro got a job offer he took. Oh, so they have to switch. Oh, they have to figure out where they want to live. But also, congrats to your bro for getting a job. One step at a time, am I right? Why the fuck was that so loud? Rex said that it needs to be loud and unsettling. Did you feel loud and unsettled? Almost choked on my donut? Oh, I'm glad. No, I mean, like, I don't want you to choke and die on a donut, but I'm glad it did what the full intention of it was supposed to. Cause a little bit of fear. I'm glad it's actually insane. Love you for that. Embrace your insanity. No, I didn't double down. I doubled back. I took like 3 steps back. 4 steps back. I can't keep Art humble alone. Every day I wake up and I get humbled. No, I don't. I turn on my computer and I get humbled. If I keep that computer off for multiple days in a row, we're good. Oh, we're good. Are you saying keeping me humble is like a part-time job that you don't get paid for? So it's basically free labor, like a free internship that kind of leads to nothing? Is that what you're saying? You should be turning on your computer to... When was the last time the last time I played was with you. Is there any events happening? Is there any events I have to keep up with? You went there? Yep. Bitch, yeah. Why do you guys agree? What? Guys, that was supposed to be funny and inaccurate. So so why are we here? I gotta go. Wait, no, I'm actually... Because when I saw Our Ghost, I'm like, we should look at Our Ghost sometimes. Yeah, I know this is the fakest shit I've ever seen in my life, actually. Look at this. Look at this shit. I went mini viral with this photo. A security guard sent me a photo from a different angle, but still unsure. Because what? Why are ghosts black and white? 1. 2, Photoshop. 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 They just put in a USB, uploaded it to the security day servers in client server version mismatch. See, client server version mismatch, because they edited it in a different version and then uploaded and was like, hey guys, is a ghost at work? 100% accuracy. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's... I have some things to think about. Because we love you and you love us. Right. 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 That's what we call it? Oh. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm gagged. I'm so computer literate, I could Photoshop that. You're like, even I could do that. No, we should really go through the Reddit scary story thread one time. I feel like that'd be fun. Girl, now I'm stuck. You don't love us? That would be gay. And I don't identify. I don't with the LGBTQIA+. Bitch, no, Illy, guys. Yeah, who's we? I hate this bitch. Partial. Back at ya. Hey, back at ya. Back from work in your any stream. This BS. I've been live for 2 hours and 51 minutes and 18 seconds, 19 seconds, 20. It's time to sign off. Hello, how are you? I'm good, albino tailgater and CSX terrain. How are you? How are you? I love your name. That's phenomenal. Artemis likes boys. I'm fixing my garage door. Oh, do you have one of those garage doors where you click the button and then it thinks something is constantly underneath it, so then it doesn't close nor open because it thinks there's something in the way? Open your eyes. Yes, yes, yes. What are you saying that to? What are you saying that to? You are as gay as it can be. Forehead kisses and big squeezes. Thank you, thank you. Back at you. No, I'm sending you healing vibes. I hope you're not sick. Bye. Tomorrow. Yes. Putting that energy into the universe. You're not going to be sick tomorrow. It's been pissing me off for weeks. No, I have because you have to like double click it and then you have to hold it down to force it to close. I have that same thing happening, though I don't fix it because I don't park in the garage, so it's not my problem. But that'd piss me off too. Because you're like manually trying to open it. But anyway, I am heading out. It's time for me to video edit. I didn't video edit at all yesterday. I was literally just working on these buttons. I was working on buttons all day. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. I hope you had a good time. Make sure to eat food, drink water, take your meds if you need to. Have a good meal. I don't know. It's probably too late for most people to have a good meal, but if you need eat a good meal. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's just gonna be a chill stream. I think I'm gonna make an emote. And I think that's it. Okay. I'll see you guys. Have a good rest of your night. Peace out.